We will call to order the regular city council meeting. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Can we begin with roll call, please?
Councilmember Shemmers. Here. Detterman.
Here.
Seeley.
Here.
Davis.
Here.
Oberon.
Here.
Kearns.
Here.
Councilmember Detterman.
Thank you, Your Honor. Approved minutes of regular city council and committee of the whole meetings of October 8, 2024, and they be approved if published on October 22nd, 2024. I move that be presented.
As read, second.
As read.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the minutes? Can we have roll call, please?
Councilmember Shemmers.
Yes.
Detterman.
Yes.
Seeley.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Oberon.
Yes.
Kearns.
Yes.
All right. Chief McQuistion, come on up, sir.
Council, City Administrator Mayor, Mike McQuistion, Fire Chief. Tonight I want to honor 6 individuals whose courageous actions prevented a potential tragedy. Jeez. On October 4th, the Clinton Fire Department received a call regarding a kayaker in distress at Lock and Dam 13. While fishing near the dam, the kayaker got too close to the rollers and was pulled into the roller bay. As this happened, the turbulent water swept the kayak away, leaving the victim in the water without a life jacket. Fortunately for the victim managed to grab onto a wall and used his cell phone first trying to contact Lock and Dam, and then eventually calling 911. Whiteside County dispatched the appropriate emergency units, and the Fulton Police Chief, Neblung, made sure the Clinton Fire Department was also alerted. Upon arriving at the scene, Chief Neblung collaborated with the Lock and Dam personnel to locate the victim. Once they identified the victim's location, Lee Rogus, a Lock and Dam employee, and Chief Neblung entered a hazardous area. If they were to fall off the wall where they were at, it's likely they would have been in the same scenario as the victim. They retrieved a life ring and tossed it to the victim. Recognizing the urgent need to close the roller due to the turbulent conditions, Lee handed the life ring to Chief Neblung and went to secure the roller. Chief Neblung held the victim above water using the life ring until the Clinton Fire Department arrived and safely rescued the kayaker. Although first responders will often say they were merely just doing their jobs, their actions that night undeniably saved a life and deserve recognition. Additionally, it is important to note that Lee Rogus is not a first responder, but recognized the importance of his actions and played a crucial role in the rescue. And we commend him for his readiness to act. Tonight, to present their certificates, I'd like to invite Lieutenant Joe Bonnell of the Clinton Fire Department. He was the on-duty battalion chief that night and served as the shift supervisor. As I call your name, please come forward to be recognized. Police Chief Nicholas Neblung. Lee Rogus. Engineer Matthew Kane. Engineer Darren Farrell.
All right, Darren.
Firefighter Chandler Stirk.
Good job, Chandler.
Unfortunately, this evening I sent Lieutenant Jordan Moore to training in Colorado, so he is unable to join us, but Jordan Moore as well. Can I get one more round of applause for these guys, please?
Yeah.
Great job.
Thank you, guys.
Great job.
Lee, I told Lee he had a potty mouth. He said I did not.
Congrats again to everyone. All right, moving to public hearings. We'll convene a public hearing concerning ordinance adoption by the council for the initiative petition Protect Our Parks. The city of Clinton may not dispose of any city-owned public parks or any portion thereof by gift, sale, or long-term lease that would result in developing undeveloped city parkland, nor act to alter the status of property designated as a park without first submitting the proposal to the qualified electors of Clinton, Iowa, and obtaining a majority vote in favor of the proposed sale, gift, or lease. This ordinance shall apply to existing public parks and to all property designated as public park space in the future. Have we heard anything in the clerk's office?
We had one email from our resident that's incorporated into the packet, and we had one email from someone that wasn't a resident that was sent out to the council.
Okay. Is there any citizens that are in the room or online that would like to address the public hearing? I know I have at least 2 yellow cards here. Okay.
Les Shields, 436 Mill Ridge Road. With me tonight is co-petitioners Diane Ort and Brad Kopp. And no one else from our petition group made it. On behalf of the persons, the petitioners who circulated the petition resulting in this ordinance, I'd like to say that we are satisfied with the wording and the terms and how this ordinance will be applied. The only thing we would like to say is we would like you to consider a potential amendment to add some wording. And I have kind of an idea of what that wording would be. It would say this ordinance is adopted as a result of a voter initiative petition in compliance with the city charter and is thus intended to be perpetual in its application and enforcement. This ordinance may only be repealed or amended by a future voter initiative or upon recommendation from a future charter review commission, either of which shall be pursuant to the then existing requirements of the city charter. So as I stated, we are pleased and accept the wording as presented in the ordinance. We would like you to consider that minor amendment to make this ordinance perpetual.
Everybody's looking at me.
Go ahead, sir.
I didn't know if you had
The,
reviewed this.
I understand that instinct to try to make it as perpetual as you can. I fully get that. I think that it's unlikely that anybody's going to change it. It's written in such a way that it's pretty palatable to everybody. But my concern is that the law is such that you really can't bind future councils like that. It's already not going to be changeable by this council because once you adopt it, you adopt it. I suppose we could make Scrivener's errors or something, correct Scrivener's errors, but substantively, I don't think we can. But I don't know if lawfully we can do that. This isn't an amendment to the charter; it's an amendment to the code proper, based on an action taken pursuant to the charter, right? It wasn't proposed as an amendment to the charter to begin with. So, and that would require other extraordinary means to amend the charter that would be limited by our charter. But since this is an amendment to the code proper, theoretically, it could be changed by future councils, in which case the citizens need to be vigilant if anybody ever attempts to do that. But I don't think we can do that because I think we would have an obstacle under the general rule in the state of Iowa that councils are councils and they're independent and that's what elected officials are for, is for that. So that would be my thought on that language. I think the sentiment is correct that people do want this to be a permanent fixture in the code, but I don't know if we can do it that way.
That is exactly correct, and that is why the proposed wording said that this ordinance is thus intended to be perpetual. It does not say it shall be perpetual. It does not say it is perpetual. It says it is intended to be perpetual, so it puts future councils on notice the history of where it came from, that it came up from the voters of the city in a petition drive. So I agree. You cannot legally bind with that wording. You cannot mandate that to a future council. That's why the wording says it is intended to be perpetual. And I will let it go at that.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, Les.
Either one of you
Just
want to comment?
To clarify, I also don't think I don't think it's objectionable to put language in that says this came about as a result of a citizen petition. That would be okay to include.
Okay.
To give that historic marker to the document for certain. I think including, but if you add wording about future charter review commissions and the word perpetual, it purports to say it is perpetual, right? Even if you use the word intent, if you say the word perpetual, what I'm saying is we could put this language in there exactly as Les has proposed, but I think a future council could say we're not bound by that because
That's exactly correct.
yeah.
That's why.
So you just need to understand that's what you're doing if we add that because
This
it
is only the first reading, so
right.
do you need a little more time to review the proposal? We would have 2 more weeks before the second and third.
Yeah, I mean, the council could pass this version.
Yeah.
Les could send me his proposed language, and we could have a discussion over,
Perhaps, would that be a good approach?
yeah,
Okay.
certainly. I'd be happy to give you whatever other legal analysis you want as far as, what I think
The amendments at the bottom of the second page there.
got it. Thank you.
Would that be agreeable to
Pardon?
proceed with the first reading, and then
Yeah.
that gives us 2 weeks to
Yeah.
look and review and potentially
Yeah.
incorporate?
And I understand the potential at the next meeting, November 12th, that you could waive the third reading and place it on immediate adoption.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Yep.
And I suspect something like that may happen. That's fine. We're good with the ordinance. You captured the intent of the petitioners and everyone who signed the petition.
Okay.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you, Les.
Thank you.
guys.
Carl.
Carl Nord, 803 North 3rd Street, Clinton, Iowa. I'm really here to support these people who have just spoken. But if you remember at the meeting at the Rusty Barrel, I said that you have awakened a sleeping giant. And the people of Clinton, Iowa are the ones you have awakened. And these people do not want their parks made into condos or RV parks. They want the parks being left alone. And I have a question for you. How much money did you pay the Smith Group for this here program they put on?
Carl, that's a different discussion. Carl, this discussion's not on the riverfront study, though. That's not on the agenda today.
That's I can't talk.
So, well, we can't, you can give your comments, but it doesn't pertain to this public hearing, and we can't respond to that because it's not on the agenda.
Okay. And so I just want to thank everybody who worked so hard on getting this petition and with the home rule. And my personal feeling is, I hope it goes to a public vote for the home rule, so you will all see how much the people of Clinton love their parks and do not want them destroyed. Thank you.
Thanks, Carl. We can get with you after the meeting and answer your other questions if you'd like, or I can. Is there anybody else that would like to address the public hearing? Okay, council members that would like to address the public hearing?
No, I'm proud of them.
Okay. Anything else for the public hearing? All right, hearing none, we will close the public hearing. Councilmember Seeley,
Thank you, Your Honor. I have an ordinance for the first consideration.
please read the title.
An ordinance regulating the disposal of city-owned public parks and protecting public park designations in the city of Clinton, Iowa.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the ordinance? One thing I'd like to say is I would like the ordinance to go through all three considerations. I think with the background of this, I think it's important that we just go through it. We're not in a hurry. Let's go through the next couple meetings. Let's just have all three considerations so everyone that's out there has that extra opportunity to speak if they would like to.
The only problem with that is we might be butting up against the 60-day,
Okay?
so we could do that, Your Honor, in other words, but we need to call a special meeting.
When's the 60 days up?
I'm not sure when that is, but I know I think it would be passed if we just do the math here.
I thought we were just under it.
What did you have calculated, Lisa?
When did you submit the petition?
As I recall, the petition was certified by the clerk on October 8th.
Yeah, that would be the
I
key date.
believe the following council meeting begins the 60-day clock, because that's when you accepted her certificate as part of your council
Even at
meeting.
October 8th.
We would be
So
fine.
that's December 8th.
Okay,
Still
if-
fine.
if we get it done in
Yes.
the 60 days, then I'm fine.
We
And
can, we can confirm that.
I don't
but
think it's the day the council, accepted her certification, because it says in the code,
Yeah.
when certified, she took the official action.
we can look at that date, be specific, and make sure. And if we have to do both at the next meeting, we can. If we can.
That would be
stretch it
the
out,
only concern
prefer
I
it
would
be stretched
have.
out.
I'm having some fuzzy math in my brain right now.
I personally believe you're safe until your second meeting in November.
Yep, I would think so too. Looking at it. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else for the ordinance reading? Can we have roll call, please?
Councilmember Shemmers. Detterman.
Yes.
Seeley.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Oberon.
Yes.
Kearns.
Yes.
All right. Audience comment section. I know Carl spoke. Did you have anything else, Carl, that you wanted to say? Okay. And then Les, your other one is on the cow, so you're good for now, correct? Okay. I don't have any other yellow cards. Is there any other citizens that would like to address the council on something that's not on the agenda?
I would like to introduce my friend David here. I don't know if everybody knows David Chase or not. David, do you want to step up to the podium? Go ahead. Step up to the podium. So this is David Chase, and David has been, swimming in the Special Olympics since he was 17, and I believe he's 65 now. So that's 48 years. He has many, many, many first place medals. Sometimes he only swam by himself. Don't tell me you didn't, because you call me every time. But I just thought it would be a nice thing to recognize Dave.
Awesome.
Dave, you want to say anything?
First off, the official city Clinton coin. Thank you. And congrats on all those medals and everything. And then here, for you, is the city flag. You can hang it up wherever you like. We appreciate your dedication to the sport, man.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to swim against you because you do good.
Don't remember, you're the one that chickened out.
I did
Okay.
That's fine. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Here you go.
Thank you.
You absolutely can. You want us up here or where?
Yeah, please.
Hold on.
Thank you guys for your patience.
There you go.
Well, you could at least put your chair down.
And it's on record now that I chickened out.
Thanks again.
Nice job, Dave. All right.
Thanks again.
Have a good night. Thanks
Thank
for coming.
you. Take care.
Thanks, Rhonda.
Call me tomorrow.
No, I will.
All right, moving to consent agenda. Councilmember Davis.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented on the attachment.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the consent agenda? Nothing?
Well, I'm not going to pull anything, but the League of Cities, If I Were Mayor contest. So that's fun. That's cool. So
Are you going to write one?
That's
You have to be in
yeah.
7-3.
Actually, I already submitted it.
Going that is on the agenda, or I want it to be on the agenda for tomorrow's Mayor's Youth Commission.
Oh yeah.
To see maybe we
Yeah,
can
for
get
sure.
the NYC to
That'd be awesome.
get that going, because it's, the things aren't due until, is it February, I think?
Yeah, I can't remember the date
Yeah.
on it, but yeah.
So
something
we'll
like
bring it up tomorrow, see if we can get some action for them to do it.
Cool. That'd be awesome. Any other discussion on the consent agenda?
Yeah, I just noticed the YW sent us a thank you letter, so thank you for thinking.
Yeah.
It's nice when they do that. So.
All right.
And I just wanted to say on 7G, where they canceled the community service coordinator, I just want to say kudos to Tammy, because she did a great job. I knew someone that did community service and worked with her, and they were really happy with her actions and, yeah, her jobs.
Nice.
I just wanted to say that.
All right.
I believe that was canceled by the county, and I don't know if any of you guys
Correct.
got even invited to the.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was anything that needs said about that.
Yep.
Not right
No.
now. Okay.
I think it's not a issue that's dead in the water. I think it's still we're gonna work on it.
Yeah, I know
hopefully.
Kevin's been working, Chief has been working on it, I think, right, Matt? Yep.
All right. Anything else? Comments for consent agenda? Can we have roll call, please?
Councilmember Shemmers. Yes. Detterman.
Yes.
Seeley.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Oberon.
Yes.
Kearns.
Yes.
Councilmember Kearns.
Thank you, Your Honor. I move the claims be received, approved, and placed on file for Claims List 10-22-24.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the claims?
You know, I always read the claims. I don't know what happened here. It's my job.
At least a bump job. I still got my spot.
Oh, I was like, I hope everybody reads them.
You got bumped out.
I did.
All right. Can we have roll call, please?
Councilmember Shemmers.
Yes.
Detterman.
Yes.
Seeley.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Oberon.
Yes.
Kearns.
Yes.
Councilmember Shemmers.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have a resolution authorizing execution of a 10-year contract with Axon Enterprise, Inc. for body-worn cameras, taser purchase, replacement, and evidence storage services. I move this resolution be adopted as read.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on this? Can we have roll call, please?
Councilmember Shemmers.
Yes.
Detterman.
Yes.
Seeley.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Oberon.
Yes.
Kearns.
Yes.
And Councilmember Seeley, why don't you read this one since you didn't get to read the claim?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have a resolution authorizing partnership agreement with information referral and assistance services for the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency Environmental and Climate Justice Community Change Grant. I move this be adopted as read.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on this?
Just like to throw a thank you out to the Reagan and her team over at the Information Referral and Assistant Services. Keep your fingers crossed. Lisa and I are going through the final version of the $20 million request, and that's for, remember,
Good.
roofs, siding, windows, insulation, HVAC, 2 pocket parks, and canopies of trees and sidewalk work, and sewer separation, all in that area.
All right. Any other discussion on this one? Can we have roll call, please?
Councilmember Shemmers.
Yes.
Detterman.
Yes.
Seeley.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Oberon.
Yes.
Kearns.
Yes.
Councilmember Oberon.
Thank you, Your Honor. I move we adjourn to 5 p.m. November 12th,
Second.
2024.
We are adjourned. Record timing.
That
Give us a
was-
second for the committee of the whole, and
That was
we'll
very-